written multiplication. This video is just going to concentrate on 2 digits times 1 digit, okay? And then there'll be other videos later that will do larger numbers. So 2 digits by 1 digit, written multiplication. Step to success, as always, we need to know how we can say yay at the end, so we know that we've got it, we've understood it. So first things first, we have to know our times tables. We have to know that this is timesing, okay? Multiplication, groups of. You need to know your times tables, okay? Or at least how to work them out. And I will show you some alternative ways as we go. The second thing you need to know is you need to remember your columns. And columns are lines that go up and down, okay? So you have to remember your place value. You need to know your place value. You need to know that these are your ones, this is your tens, and this will be your hundreds. You have to know those, okay? And then third thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to remember your equal sign. And that you start with your ones. So let's have a go. Trying to come up with different ways to do have a number generator, so bear with us. But I've got 3 squares here, and I'm going to roll some squares, cubes, across them, and that's going to generate my sum. So didn't do that very well. Right. So whatever square is on the tape or in the square is what I get to keep. So I've got this number here, so it's my tens and my ones column. And in my tens and ones column, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6, and then I've got 1, 2, 3. So that number is actually 63. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 in my blue square, which is the number we're going to times by. Okay, so I've written those in my columns. So I've just got tens and ones here. All right, we're remembering that we're timesing. That was my first step to success, was writing out it in columns, remembering my place value. And my third step to success is to ensure that I've got my equal sign. So we are timesing. We are timesing. Remember, times, 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 times. But we start with the ones. So 3, because we times this number, 3 times 3. We're working up. 3 times 3. So all that means is 3 rows of 3. That's 1 row, 2 rows, and 3 rows. So I've got 3 rows of 3, or I've got 3 groups of 3. All right, and this is an array, so this will always help you work out any times table. So I know that 3 times 3, 3 groups of 3, or 3 rows of 3, is 3, 6, 9. Okay. So let's move on to how we're going to answer this one. This now has to times over there. All right, it goes in a diagonal line. So 3 times 6, or 6 times 3, whichever way you want to do it. So that's 3 groups of 6, or it's 6 groups of 3, whichever way you want to draw it. So I'm going to do 3 rows or 3 groups of 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's one group or one row. 2 groups or 2 rows. There you go. And then we can count it. We know that's 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. What's next? 15. What's next? 18. Okay. So we know that 6 times 3 is 18. And we can only put 1 digit per column. So that means I had to split my number up. So really, we do have a 100 column after all. So 63 times 3 is 189. That's my written multiplication. Let's try it again. Going to create my number generator, hopefully better than I did last time. Okay, anything that's on the line or in the square is what we keep. Okay, so we're remembering that we're timesing. So first step is to set times. So I'm going to put my time sign there just to make sure I don't forget. Then we've got to put our columns or our place value in. So I'm going to label mine first this time, I've decided. So I'm going to have my hundreds, tens and ones. So let's put our numbers in. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in my tens column. Remember my tens column, I've got 6. 6 or 60. And in my ones column, I've only got 1. I've got a tiny little one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my ones column under here. And that is what we're going to be timed in by today. So I've then got to do my equal sign. Right. We start with the ones. So this is our times in number. So 6 times 1 or 1 times 6 is 6. We don't need to work that out. We don't need to draw an array. But I will, just so you know. So one group of 6 is 6. Okay. And now we've got to times diagonally across. So actually 6 times 6. My favourite type of numbers. Why would it be my favourite type of number? Because it's a square number. And I'm going to put that there to remind you it's a square number. Okay. So 6 sixes are 36. And I'm a true believer that we just need to learn our square numbers. But just in case, we will just do our array. So 6 groups of 6. And I will show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one group. 2 groups. 3 groups. 4 groups. 5 groups, and then our 6th group. And look, it makes a square. Six sixes are 36. It's a square number because it's 6 times by itself. So what I need to do then, I need to partition it. I need to split it because I can't put 36 here. That doesn't work. So I'm going to put my 6 there and my 3 there. So 61 times 6 is 366. Okay, have a go. Generate your number. See if you could find 3 areas on your carpet maybe, or I don't know, if you've got washi tape then great, or if you've got different coloured pavement stones, maybe throw something at it and generate your number like the way I did. Okay, please take a photo of your work and stick it in the comments on this video feed. I'd be really, really grateful. But actually, more importantly, I really want to see how you're doing. And I want to do a bit of marking. I never thought I'd say that. Okay, enjoy. Get back.